Hey, it's Pierre. I have a review today of the Black Knight Hex Phenom squash racket. Thanks to Ray from Black Knight for sending me this racket to review. This is, I think, a beautiful racket. It's got a Black Knight grip. It's got black and blue and white and yellow kind of color scheme. It's got the Ashway ZX strings, which I really enjoyed hitting with. And this is kind of your classic traditional shape, similar to others. And I have been playing with teardrops recently. So when I took this out, I was a little worried about the adjustment period, and sure enough it is difficult, by the way, in general. It's had nothing to do with this racket, to switch from, I think, from a teardrop to traditional and back and forth. But I eventually figured this puppy out, I think. So this has got a 37 centimeter balance point and 159 grams is all in on my scale. So it feels a little heavier. It's not super heavy, but I recently did a review of another one of theirs, the Blaze LT, Hex Blaze LT, and that one felt, super light, very easy to maneuver. This one felt a little bit more like head heavy and kind of, I guess, larger, like you got a large head size to work with. But it's not super stiff. And so I kept trying to do what I've been doing with maybe some of my heavier and possibly stiffer rackets, and just sort of take my normal swing and swing through the ball, and it just wasn't giving me enough power that way. But I eventually kind of cracked the code on this, and perhaps more generally on traditional shape rackets like this, which is that excuse me, I found that if I played my shot with a whip motion, at least as I was thinking about it, so just to use an analogy, if you think of this like a heavy sword that's, once you get it going, it's going to slice through and do the job. It doesn't work as well as if you think about this like Indiana Jones. If you want to get the whip action, you really have to, you can't just slowly whip through something. You've got to make that motion and get the racket kind of whipping through the ball. And as soon as I did that, I found that all of a sudden it kind of unlocked this racket for me, and I started playing really well with it. My pro Stu also had a hit with it and was enjoyed it right off the bat as well. So there was, in a nutshell, an adjustment period for me, but I think this, I guess I need some water. The racket's making me choke up. There was an adjustment period for me, but eventually figured it out. And again, I think this is like a classic shape. If you are used to playing with one of these, it'll feel, or this kind of shape, it'll feel really familiar. And my advice is just to think about that whip motion on with this kind of racket as a way to kind of, I think, get the most out of it. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, thanks to Ray from Black Knight for sending me this model to review, and I hope that was helpful.